Hello, I'm Simge Cıdır. I'm a graduate student, Süleyman Demirel University. Today I will present you the study we have prepared about the bibliometric analysis of article studies on multisensory learning in education. I'm starting. 1 minute. Studies on multisensory learning in education, a bibliometric analysis. Presentational flow. 1. Physical framework. 2. Purpose of the study. 3. Method. 4. Data collection and analysis. 5. Finding. 6. Conclusions. 7. Recommendations. Physical framework. Pupils' learning process should not be limited to a single learning style because learning naturally occurs through the interaction of multiple senses. Visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and tactile senses support learning and make information more permanent. In this context, the work of Montessori is very important. Montessori applied her studies on multisensory learning in the field of special education. It has been seen that individuals' learning experience can be enriched with this method, which has become widespread in different disciplines over time. Multisensory learning in education. A multisensory learning in education can be defined as an approach that allows individuals to acquire information by using more than one sense effectively in the learning process. This method, which supports learning by actively engaging sensory organs such as sight, hearing, and touch, aims to provide a more efficient and permanent learning process by creating environments suitable for individuals' learning styles. The advantages of multisensory learning include the inclusion of individuals with different learning styles and the proximity to the natural learning environment, which makes it more effective than traditional methods. Many disciplines benefit from the approach, from special education to engineering, mathematics to language teaching. Multisensory learning makes significant contributions to education by making learning process dynamic and appropriate to individual needs. Purpose of the study. The aim of this article is to examine two articles on multisensory learning through bibliometric analysis. In this context, the research question we tried to answer through the study are as follows. 1. How is the distribution of studies on multisensory learning based on the year of publication? 2. How's the structure of collaboration between other countries and institutions of studies on multisensory learning shaped? What's the structure of the situation network among the reference, source, and others of studies on multisensory learning? 4. What's the common vocabulary structure common to studies on multisensory learning? Methodology within scope of this study, we prefer to use bibliometric analysis method to reveal the general trends and intellectual structure of the article studies on multisensory learning. Data collection and analysis. In the data collection process of the study, Web of Science database was used to research the publications between 19A 2024 with the keywords educations and multisensory learning or multisensory. And a total of 13,783 data were obtained. As a result of the filtering process, 99 articles, whose abstracts were evaluated and directionally related to the topic were included in the analysis. During the analysis process, co-authorship, co-citation, and co-occurrence analysis were performed through VoiceWeaver software and network maps and tables were created and interpreted in line with the data obtained. Finding: distribution of the data obtained by years. Academic studies on multisensory learning first started in 1998 and 2024 was the year with the highest number of articles published. In the period 1998-2012, only 1-2 articles were published in some years, and even new studies were conducted between 2001-2007. However, as of 2013, there has been a significant increase in the number of articles and a general upward trend has been observed over the years. Co-authorship relationship analysis of studies and others. The others collaboration network map showed that 15 out of 257 others formed the largest clusters and were grouped under 3 clusters. Mike and Murray was the most collaborate other with 9 link strands, followed by Ruxandra Tivadar with 8 link strands. This cluster showed stronger connections than the others. Looking at the top 10 most collaboration others, Presta Camargo and Mike and Murray shared the top spot with a total link strength of 2.0, while Newman and Beckstrom didn't rank high with low link strengths despite more situations. And organization. Looking at the collaboration network map of the organizations, it was seen that 9 out of 143 organizations formed the largest cluster by connecting with each other. These 9 organizations were gathered under 2 clusters and achieved a total connection string of 5.50. University of Lausanne and University of Bern stood out by collaborating with a total of 8 institutions and demonstrated the strongest collaboration with a link strength of 0.50 between them. Looking at the top 10 most collaborating organizations, University of Stavanger ranked first as the most collaborating institution with a total link strength of 4.0. However, it doesn't appear on the network map as it's not in the largest cluster. Similarly, only the University of Lausanne and the University of Bern are included in the map. And countries. Looking at the cooperating network map of the countries, 19 out of 34 countries exceeded the threshold, but only 10 of them connected with each other. These 10 countries formed 4 clusters, reaching a total connection strength of 9.50. The USA stood out by collaborating with 5 countries and had the strongest collaboration, with England with a link strength of 1.50. Looking at the top 10 most cooperating countries, USA ranked first with 5.0, total link strength, and England ranked second with 3.0 link strength. While all countries connected with each other and were included in the network map, Switzerland was ahead in terms of the number of documents, but lagged behind Germany and Spain due to low connectivity. Co-situation analysis of studies. Sources. According to the co-situation network map of the journals, 77 of the 3,116 journals exceeded the threshold by reserving at least 8 situations and generated a total link strength of 503.09 under 5 clusters. While Journal of Educational Psychology stands out with its large co-situation network, Computers and Educations and Computers in Human Behavior are the two journals with the highest number of co-citation with a link strength of 3.31. And looking at the top 10 most co-cited journals. The most influential journal in the field of multisensory learning was Journal of Educational Psychology with a total link strength of 48.80. It's followed by Computers and Educations with 35.93 total connection strength. And reference. Reference according to the co-situation network map of the reference. 171 out of 172 references were linking to each other and formed 185.71 total link strength under 9 clusters. While Shams and Seitz is the most influential reference with 9.0 total link strength. Glaser and Strauss and Ruxandra et al. Have the strongest co-situation relationship with 2.0 link strength. And looking at the top 10 most co-cited references. The most influential reference in co-situation analysis was Shams and Seitz. Moreno and Mayer, despite receiving fewer co-situations, ranked 6th on the list due to its high total link strength. Others. According to the co-situation network map of others, 58 of the 3,947 others exceeded threshold value in the co-situation analysis and 55 others established links, creating a total link strength of 131.71 within 7 clusters. Linnea C. Ehri was the most influential other with a link strength of 10.24, while Zoltan Dernier and Robert T. Gardner were the two others with the strongest link strength of 3.15. When looking at the top 10 most co-cited authors, Richard A. Mayer ranked second, although he had the highest number of situations, as his total link strength was lower than Linnea C. Ehri. Similarly, Richard Lee Sparks was at the bottom of the list due to his low total link strength. Keywords analysis of studies. According to the network map created by keywords, 35 of the 398 keywords used in the studies exceeded the threshold value, but only 23 were included in the network map by establishing a link. Keyword dyslexia and multisensory stood out as the most frequently used words, and were the two most used keywords with a link strength of 1.50. Looking at the top 10 most used keywords, dyslexia ranked first as the most frequently used keyword with a total link strength difference. Multisensory learning ranked ninth due to its low link strength despite its higher number of users. Conclusion. Between 1998 and 2012, studies on multisensory learning were very limited, but there was a remarkable increase after 2020. Eder Preste Camargo was identified as the most collaborative author. The University of Lausanne and the University of Bern stood out with the strong institutional collaboration. USA was the leader in cross-country collaboration, with England having the most instantial contacts. Journal of Educational Psychology was identified as the influential journal in the field of multisensory learning. Shams and Seitz was the most influential reference focusing on the advantages of multisensory learning. Linnea C. Ehri stood out as the most influential author, with a strong collaboration between Journey and Gardner. The keywords dyslexia and multisensory were among the most frequently used and prominent. Finally, recommendations. The visibility and impact of this field should be strengthened by increasing cooperation between universities and countries. And I encourage the publication of research in influential journals with a particular focus on prestigious journals such as the Journal of Educational Psychology. Important references such as Shams and Seitz and Joshi et al. Should be discussed to shed light on new studies. The works of influential authors such as Linnea C. Ehri and Richard M. Mayer should be followed, and collaboration should be made to contribute to this literature. Access to effective research should be facilitated by using prominent keywords, such as dyslexia, multisensory, and multimedia literature researches. The interaction of educational technologies into multisensory learning should be increased, and applicability on innovative methods should be supported. Science cooperating between countries is limited. Innovators to increase joint projects in this field should be initiated. Thanks for listening. For your question, please send an email to the address below.